Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Lavender Tarot, Lavender Priestess. Thank you for tuning in. This will be a general reading, okay? Today is January the 30th, and this will be a general reading for all zodiac signs, okay? General reading for all zodiac signs. If this message resonates with you, it may not resonate with each and every person, as this is a general reading. So take from this message what applies to your life, okay? And if you were able to receive any messages for yourself today, I ask that you just hit the thumbs up button, okay? Please also, I'm asking that you share my page and also subscribe so that you will be notified when I upload future videos, okay? I do personal readings as well. My information will be in the description box below, and also please follow me on Instagram as well. I will be giving away 2 free readings, one from an Instagram subscriber and one from a YouTube subscriber, okay, at the end of the month. So you want to subscribe to be in that running, okay? So for those of you who know how my page goes, I like to for the general readings, full spread, I like to select oracle cards first, and then I will do the full spread, and then I will read the oracle cards at the end, okay? So here we go. Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Vision. Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Luck is on your side. Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message? Conflict and defeat. Yes. Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what message do you have for our viewers today? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Deception. Okay. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Alright. So far, this is a pretty interesting selection of oracle cards, right? Vision, luck is on your side. Conflict and defeat and deception. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, what information do you have for our viewers for today? I'm already getting be careful in my spirit. That's what I'm hearing. Be careful. Be careful. Interesting. Interesting. Spirit, what information do you have for our viewers today? Be careful. Okay. Spirit, what information do you have for our viewers today? Spirit, what information do you have for our viewers for today? Spirit, what information do you have for our viewers for today? Spirit, what information do you have for our viewers for today? Okay. 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Hangman that's there at the bottom of the deck, okay? This lets me know that someone is in their mind about a particular situation, okay? I see someone's thinking about a situation, and I think they're thinking about some type of relationship situation, okay? Some type of relationship situation that it seems as though someone has been struggling in this relationship kind of to keep it afloat, okay? I feel like there's been some obstacles and some trials and just some things that have been going on that's making you question, and it's definitely keeping you up at night, okay? Having you question the nature of this relationship, okay? I feel like this relationship is very well established. So this could very well be a marriage relationship or a long-term relationship. I don't get that this relationship is new. I feel like this is a relationship that has been going on for some time, okay? And I feel like there has been some conflict, some things that have arisen up within the last few months that have you questioning the nature of this relationship, okay? We do have this card here, which could be indicated as also a vacation, a retreat. It is also a marriage or some type of ceremony, okay? If you are like in, if you are in twin flame community or in that belief, this card also is 1111. This is like a twin flame, a soul tie, a connection with somebody as well, okay? So I get the sense that this situation is not something new, that this is a union type situation, and I just have the feeling that it's not new, that it's something that has been going on for at least 3 years or more. Okay, I feel like it's an older relationship, but at least 3 years or more. Okay, this relationship could possibly involve a Virgo, or you can be a Virgo, or the other person could be Virgo or have Virgo in their chart. Okay. Yeah, so I see that someone here um, is feeling, they're feeling defeated. Okay, they're feeling they're feeling emotional about something. They're feeling like the victim of something. So I feel like someone has something has happened to them, whether there has been and maybe an extramarital affair or something, or some type of deception that has gone on in this situation that's causing you to kind of be in your feelings about it. Okay, that's causing you to feel like someone is stabbing you in the back, or feel like you're being attacked in some type of way. Okay, this also signifies here some type of struggle. Okay, a struggle in a situation. Okay, and we also have here the Four of Swords. Okay, that came out. It's like almost like nostalgia. So I feel like whatever the situation is, either it has reoccurred, it has happened already in the past, and it has you thinking back, or it's making you think period over the situation and relationship, and where it was before, just the different stages of it, and actually where it is now, and probably just thinking whether or not you feel like it's worth fighting for, or whether you feel like it's worth whether it can sustain whatever situations has happened with this in this situation. Okay. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles came out. So I do believe that either this situation is maybe fixable with a new start, or Spirit is saying that you'll probably end up leaving the situation and starting over. Okay, I haven't read the oracle cards, but just kind of looking at them, we have vision, you have luck is on your side, conflict and defeat and deception. So I do believe that this reading is about someone who has definitely um, um, been deceived in some type of way, and it's causing conflict in your situation. You do feel like you're defeated, but if you look at the other side, the oracle cards, the first ones that came out, even before it said the conflict and deception part, was vision. That says no matter what you see, the bigger picture of a loving just universe. Okay, no matter what you see, the bigger picture of a loving just universe. Okay, and it says luck is on your side. So I'm inclined to believe that whatever the situation is with this, and look, we have the World card, that the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I don't think that whatever this situation is, how bad it may seem, that it necessarily has to be a deal breaker. Okay, I think it's all how you look at it and how things kind of manifest and play. But I do think that someone here has definitely been a victim of some type of deception or something. I see someone's walking away. Okay, walking away from something. So this might signify just you might need a break at this moment. Okay, whatever the situation is, and it looks like the person is trying to offer you maybe an apology and trying to say sorry. So I do believe that someone has been wronged in this situation. Okay, and you have a decision to make. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords that came out. Okay, so I think that you're thinking about this. Okay, you're trying to think about it from a place of emotion, but definitely with logic. Okay, try not to let your emotions take over the situation as much. Okay, but you do have the King of Wands that comes out here. Okay, so I do believe that the situation is definitely the Page of Wands. I do believe that the situation is fixable, not necessarily. And you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's also it signifying something new. But I don't believe that the situation is to be taken lightheartedly. I do believe that the conflict that you're dealing with is that there has been a lot of love in the situation. Okay, there has been a lot of history that has gone on, and it's not that so it's not so easy just to walk away. Okay, I believe quite possibly children are involved in the situation, some financial projects, or just contracts with you and that person have been made. Maybe you have businesses together. We do have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, so I'm thinking some type of financial business deals have been made with this person, whether you have a home together, whether you have some property, or I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that's invested in this situation that's causing you to not just want to walk away from it so easily. Okay, this also can be I'm getting relationship, but this also could be some type of friendship or business deal as well. Okay, where someone has been very deceptive. Excuse me. Or someone is feeling deceived and a situation is kind of causing, have some water, it's causing some conflict that's going on. Okay, and it's causing a lot of confusion and just just it's unsettling. You just kind of don't know what to do, that you just don't know what to do about it. And I think it's more because the situation is something that is not just, it hasn't just begun. Okay, this is a long-term kind of tie or connection that you have with this person. Okay, this is not just someone new. Now we have the Judgment card here. Okay, so I see that there's going to be some type of reflection of self. Maybe you taking time back, and you also, the Hermit card is here as well. So even if it's not about necessarily a Virgo, the Hermit signifies some type of like just being quiet, taking some time to yourself. So you might just need to take some time to yourself, take a vacation. You also have the Four of Wands that came out too. That could also indicate that you probably need to retreat from the situation. Okay, that you probably need to take some type of break, or just kind of to think things over. Okay, I don't think that you necessarily want to just throw the situation away. Okay, I think that you want to think about it. I think it's important to you, and you want to make sure you make the best decision. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles that came out. Okay, so I feel like the situation has been very lucrative for you. It's been very financially stable, but yet something has happened that's causing you to second guess all of these things. Okay, and even making you want to walk away from them. Okay, all right, I think that you are considering the Five of Pentacles to just like walk away and like sever all ties for this. But here we have the Lovers card that came out. So I feel like this person is important to you. Okay, whether it's a lover, which I do believe this is some type of a romantic relationship situation. Okay, the Lovers card came out here, so I do believe that there's some type of love that is in this situation. Okay, and you have the Emperor card here, also indicates this is Aries, this is fire energy. Also the Emperor is someone who's a leader. Okay, so this person might be someone that you had in charge of everything, or this person might be just like the backbone of your family, or and energies could be vice versa. So this could be, your wife who's done something wrong, but is so strong and just a backbone to a lot of things. Or this could be a husband, any type of relationship where, one person just has a dominant energy over the other. Okay, but we do have the Six of Staffs. Okay, the Six of Wands, which is like a public recognition. So I do believe that this situation is like just is a lot on the line for it. Okay, I think that it's a lot on the line for the situation. I don't think that it's something that that is kind of just lightheartedly. I think there's a lot of people that the situation can possibly impact or affect, with this information coming out. And I think that you want to take time and you want to kind of sort through it. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Ace of Cups and the Hangman. Okay, so the Ace of Cups signifies a new relationship, a new start. Now, whether or not you decide to let the situation go, there is a new start that's coming for you. Okay, and I think it's all in the way that you think about it. Okay, so that being that the Hangman is here, I'm thinking that this situation is not necessarily the outcome should not be necessarily for you to walk away from the situation, but I think that after you think about, what happened, and you come to some sort of a resolution about it, I do believe that you might be able to, reconnect with this person, okay? And I think it's all about what you think, okay? How the situation plays out, and how, just how how much love is there. I think that sometimes good people do bad things, okay? Good people sometimes do bad things, and I don't think that all has to always be lost, okay? Even though, right now it's new, and, you probably heard about it, and, things like that. But I think time can heal. All right, and I think that the situation is kind of calling for time to heal. Remember, on the top you had the Wheel of Fortune card, okay? So I kind of think it's just the way you want to go with it, okay? I think Spirit is saying that it is fixable if that's what you want. We're all entitled to our our free will, and it's what you want to endure and how much you think that this situation means to you. Is this a first time thing, where you felt this way? How often has it happened? So things that you have to take into consideration. I think that you will take into consideration. But now glancing back over, I'm going to actually see if I can pull some clarifier cards. The Spirit can tell me anything in that reading that is pertinent information. Or to give some more clarity. You have vision. So I think it's all how you look at the situation, how you look at it. Maybe Spirit is saying take a deeper look. Maybe you'll realize that whatever happened is not more important, or not more powerful enough to break whatever was connected already. And you have luck is on your side. So with the Wheel of Fortune card that came out, I think Spirit is saying, hey, listen, if you want to do this, it's worth a second chance, okay? I don't think all is lost in the situation. You have conflict and defeat, because I do believe that it whatever the situation is, definitely hurt you, okay? It definitely cut deep, okay? And you're feeling defeated. And you have deception because you were deceived, okay? Or that's the way someone is feeling, that they're deceived. But I think with vision and luck on your side, that the situation is definitely worth taking a second look at, okay, before you decide to walk away and sever ties. Spirit, can you clarify any information from the original reading? Spirit, can you give us some clarifying cards, okay, of any energy, anything that we need to look out for, any strong energies of presence? Spirit, please clarify. Spirit, please clarify. Spirit, please clarify. Okay. Oh, wow. So this is definitely a relationship situation, okay? This is definitely a romantic situation here. And this indicates a marriage, a union. It's a Two of Cups, okay? So I believe that this is definitely a marriage situation, okay? And I believe that there's a lot of love there, okay? There's such a lot of love there. And I don't think that, you have choice, free will, and it's up to you. But I don't think that whatever this is has to be a deal breaker, okay? I think a conversation needs to be had, okay? I just think a conversation needs to be had, all right? And we have the Death card here, okay? So I think there's some things that just need to be changed, okay? I think we have the Queen of Cups, okay? So, there's a lot of love there. A lot of, the situation is going to take patience and balance, okay? So I think this situation can be rectified with a conversation. You have the Empress card, okay? So that's that strong nurturing energy, okay? I think that the situation definitely can be rectified, okay? I do believe that a conversation needs to be had, okay? I don't think that it needs to be swept under the carpet. I think you need to definitely have a conversation, okay, with this individual, and put all cards out on the table, okay? And yeah, and just communication, okay? I think communication is going to be the key here, all right? And again, we have that Hangman, okay? So this is all about how you decide to look at the situation, okay? This is all about how you decide to look at the situation, okay? The Devil card came out here. So I think whatever this situation is that has caused this hurt or this pain, that you don't have to keep connecting to it, okay? I feel like someone is constantly looking back over the situation, not being able to get over whatever happened. I think that you're not being able to get over it. And I think it's you, okay? The Temperance card came out as well, okay? And I'm not saying that your feelings are invalid and you don't have a right to feel the way that you feel. But I think sometimes if we self-reflect on ourselves and kind of pay more attention to ourselves and our own feelings, that sometimes we'll realize that some of the things that we feel or the things that have wronged us really starts with us. Okay, and I think that the situation is definitely worth just having a really good conversation. Okay, just like really like a heart-to-heart conversation, and just really getting down to the bottom of what caused this situation, or why someone is feeling the way that they are feeling. Okay. And look, on the bottom of the deck here, before I pull, we have the Three of Wands, okay? So that signifies to me a new start is happening, okay? So I think that sometimes in relationships, I think maybe that we kind of get stagnant in new form of communication. I think sometimes we get so comfortable in a situation and, and people start feeling a certain type of way. You feel like you're growing apart. When I think it all can be resolved with a conversation. Just a really good heart-to-heart conversation. Say, hey, this is where I'm at now, this is what I've been feeling, this is what I want to do, or this is, who I am now. And if it's true love, you'll evolve with each other, all won't be lost. Okay, so let's read what Vision has here, okay? And this is from the Power of Love Oracle deck, okay? The Power of Love Oracle deck, in case anyone is interested, okay? The Power of Love Oracle deck. And it says, now that your blinders are coming off, you are able to see the world and beyond the physical through your spiritual vision. You are embracing the sacred mission, which is the reason you agreed to participate in this dimension. You can envision a universe so vast, beautiful, and spectacular that miracles are part of your everyday experience. Your higher intellect has been stimulated, and you can recognize the higher essence of our souls and know their lesson. You are able to grasp the difficult lessons of grief, loss, and sorrow, seeing them as experiences from which to grow. Spiritual guides, angels, and master teachers are drawn to you, whether you are aware of their presence or not. You have agreed on a soul level to be a conduit of deep spiritual thoughts, which you easily manifest into the physical. You have a strong intuitive sense of what you need to do on a large scale to bring your vision to the masses. This may be through the creative arts, such as writing, singing, painting, or speaking, or a spiritual practitioner. As you embrace and live out your vision, you remind others how to dance to the tune of divinity and the openness of being. Okay, so I think communication, I think the situation is probably two people who are moving apart because you're embarking on different paths, okay? But I think that a conversation will kind of pull that all together, okay? I think that you're probably seeing things differently. Maybe one person wants to be more spiritual and the other one is more about religion, or, whichever kind of feels like your worlds are splitting. But I think a conversation, okay, can fix this situation. So we have this is from the Moonology Oracle card deck. I love this deck so much because this is the messages are wonderful and the cards are just beautiful. Okay, so it says here we have a luck is on your side, okay, and we have a new moon in Sagittarius, and it reads, whatever's coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune, which the Wheel of Fortune came out on top, guys. I love this. It's still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies. Okay, so there goes that communication again. So I just feel like two people are kind of feeling like they're on two different pages, okay? So there goes that communication again. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important, okay? So I think, again, this is how we look at situations, okay? This is the way that we are using our vision, okay, to kind of look at the situation, okay? It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, okay? So we did get that card, the Four of Wands, that also signifies traveling, okay? If that's something you're working to achieve, okay? But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means rendering your worldview, okay? Count your blessings, literally write them down and say them out loud. Okay, so maybe someone needs to start journaling. Okay, Spirit is saying get you a journal and start writing, you know, what you feel down on paper. Additional meanings, you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded, okay? There goes that expanding your vision and kind of talking things out, right? Start a week of gratitude practice via Facebook, journal, or a blog, okay? The teachings. Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's a sign of big deals. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius eludes all this, as does the card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into that energy by expecting the best, okay? So it's all in how you look at the situation, guys, okay? So we have conflict and defeat here, okay? Conflict and defeat. And on top of this conflict and defeat, okay, there's a number 5. So if that is, if anyone's looking for a number confirmation to something, there you have it, okay? It's number 5. Okay, so we have the number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life, you see? Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties, okay? So there we go again with that weighing out the options. I feel like the situation is, you know, it's a lot that has been invested, okay? So you want to weigh out your options, okay, before you make a decision. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and to grow, okay? And then we have the last card, okay? Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, okay? And you know, sometimes that card, people would think that someone is doing something to you, but I think sometimes deception comes from ourselves, okay? Deceiving our own selves and believing that you know, whatever we're doing or our way is always the right way, you know, that we don't have to compromise with things, or, you know, just kind of not really being honest about our feelings or what we think, okay? So sometimes it's you that's deceiving yourself. It's not necessarily that someone else is doing something to you, okay? It's just you not being honest, and not being honest with that person and saying, hey, this way of doing things no longer serves me. I'm not interested in this anymore, you know? Just kind of having that communication. All right, so this concludes our message for today. I hope that this information, that you will be able to take something back from it, okay? If this message resonated with you, please hit the thumbs up button. Also, please like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified for future readings, as well as be in the drawing for a free personal reading, okay? And don't forget to follow my Instagram page, okay? And I will see you, or you will hear from me again at my next video, okay? Have a wonderful day.